Hello and welcome to Squid Pro Quo, a Squid Game podcast where there are only 3 rules. 1, a player is not allowed to stop podcasting. 2, a player who refuses to podcast will be eliminated. And 3, the podcast will be terminated if the majority agrees. I'm Sean.
And I'm Mike, and welcome back, everybody, to Squid Game The Challenge. Here we are in episode 6, Ups and Downs. Before we get started, Sean, I'd like to thank our guest from last episode, Regular Pat, for coming on. That he was a treat, as always, and make sure you go follow him and subscribe and all the stuff that people want you to do on social media or content creation. Do all that shit, because
make
he's a good
sure to go comment on whatever his latest video is, and just ask if he sells his ink. You know, like I want it to be like I want it to be like, you know, it's like people sell their bathtub water. I want to ask if Pat sells his ink in the same kind of way.
You want Pat to sell his bathtub water?
No, but like it's his ink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like he doesn't actually have ink. He's not
Hey, don't break my illusion.
He's not actually a squid.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure he's not actually. I'm pretty sure he's not a squid. Sure?
I gotta say,
sorry, I didn't mean to go full Tim Robinson on you there.
I gotta take a quick shot at Pat, okay?
I thought you were gonna say a shit. I was like, well, dude, we just started. What the hell?
I gotta take a quick shit. I'll be right back. So at the beginning of last episode, you know, Pat's saying that he's a squid, but he said he put up all of his tentacles during the rules. But there's only 3 rules. That's not all your tentacles if you're a squid.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I
agree.
I don't think he's dedicated enough is what I'm saying. I don't think he's put enough work into squid stuff.
Yeah, sure. Okay. This is the nitpick you're doing. That's fine.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Sure.
Never mind the incredible spreadsheet that he had.
Yeah. I while you were whatever nonsense that was, I was looking up some comments we got on Spotify, and it won't for some reason. It's like it knows I want to look at them because it's giving me an error and saying something wrong. So I apologize to the people that left the comment. Keep leaving comments. I'll read them at some point. I promise you.
On YouTube, I don't know if.
Oh, you pulled up YouTube, huh?
I did. I went to YouTube.
Okay.
I saw we had a comment on the Mingle episode.
Okay, let's have it. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, this was from Dominic Javier 1575, and they said, I got here because I was looking online if people buy that they, out of their own accord, decided to stop playing. I don't buy it. I do think that the producers pushed them in some way to choose to decide not to play. I don't think it's fully scripted. They were manipulated in some way to do that. The cut was weird as well. There was no buildup as to how they got to decide to stop playing. I think they didn't know it was an option, and in some way to preserve authenticity, albeit crafted in the middle of that game, the producers probably shouted onto a mic to announce to them that they can band together and demand to stop the game. It's for TV. You still need some sort of authenticity to get good material. Hence, there was decent acting because they had to figure out how to squeeze authenticity out of these people in the heat of the moment. Not make no mistake, it was manipulated. It's not real.
Do you I have a question about this comment, because I think, you know, there's some truth in what they said.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this commenter listened to the podcast?
No.
I don't either. I think they just saw the title of the podcast that said they refused, my clickbaity title. Yeah. They refused to play, and then said, I'm going to tell them, I'm going to set them straight. Because if you listen to what we said about that, we're mostly in agreement, I think. So
yeah, I think so.
To kind of finger wag us on that is a little crazy. So I don't think they actually listened to the episode. And hey, if I'm wrong and you're listening to this episode right now, let me know. But I don't think you did. I think you just wanted to barf your opinion on people. Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah, if you're listening right now, I want you to comment on the episode and just say "fuck Mike."
Yeah, do it, Mark. Yeah,
just hashtag "fuck Mike." You think that's Mark? You think that's Mark's account?
I don't think it's Mark. I
thought about Mark during this episode.
Oh,
yeah.
Do you often think of Mark?
No, but
Well,
there's
it's
a
not,
joke that
because
you're gonna really like.
I
this
actually have an
joke I
email
have planned.
before
Oh,
we.
okay. Okay.
It just came in.
Oh,
It
wait,
just
don't you
came
also
in,
have
dude.
an email that you were teasing me
Oh
about
yeah, that's right.
last
We have
week?
Majestic Wiener's email.
Yeah,
I forgot.
yeah,
You're right. I'm so
yeah.
glad that you said
Yeah.
that because I completely forgot about Majestic Wiener. This email is from Becky,
Okay.
and the subject says lightning tattoo. So someone has heard my pleas.
Okay.
Hey, I was watching the Great British Baking Show, and the mom of one of the
No.
contestants had the same lightning bolt tattoo on her wrist.
What?
Conspiracy or crossover? This is the crossover I want. Baking cakes to the death. Okay, bye. And then she included a picture, and it is literally in the same spot on the same wrist. And she's British, and the twins are British. So I think it's a British thing.
You think there's like some secret British society?
There's got to be a secret British society that get these lightning bolt tattoos. Otherwise, I don't understand.
Yeah, there could be no other possible explanation for it.
And there's no way I could Google this and figure this out.
No. What's a Google?
It's a conspiracy. Exactly.
What's
Google
a Google?
AI wouldn't tell me the right answer anyway.
Oh, yeah,
all right,
that's true.
What you've all been waiting for, the email from Majestic Wiener.
What if this is really disappointing?
Well, season 2, episode 5 thoughts. Hola, squizzle my nizzles. It's already great.
Have you read this before?
No.
Okay,
Pleasure
cool.
to make your acquaintance. I am the Majestic Wiener, also known as Andrew.
Oh, okay.
Been into Squid Game for a long while and just discovered you sexy guys this week.
Oh.
What a ride it was binging everything. You guys are hilarious and sexy and have lifted my spirits in a dark period of time. Wanted to give my quick thoughts on this latest episode 5 that just dropped. Holy sheep shit. I was not expecting Eric to just be a complete moron and tell Melissa he lied. He deserves to lose for being that dumb. Not sexy at all. He did not give a single fuck either when she was crying. Pure evil. I'm very sad Peter won't be getting his own Burger King. I would have bought some hella Whoppers from that dude's establishment. I can just picture Mike, me, Sean, relaxing all cool, chowing down on some BK while looking sexy, and then Peter walks by and asks us, so chill like, asks to join us, so chill like. Wonder how Peter's sister is doing and if she's still single. Anxious to see who gets eliminated in the sacrifice. Matthew is entertaining, so I kind of hope he doesn't go, but he's sort of done it to himself at this point. Not very sexy. Everyone else, I'm not as interested in for this game in particular, but we'll see. Also, did you know that in that sexy cinematic achievement known as the Dark Knight, it's not said in the film itself, but the remotes each group had would have blown up their own boat as sick punishment for proving Joker's point? Fucked, am I right? Oh, and sorry, Mike, as you've got a girl, it seems, based on everything I've heard, sexy Haley is mine. Majestic Wiener out.
Whoa.
Sean, apparently you're not in the running.
I'm not even in the running.
Apparently you're not in the running.
That's the most insultingly accurate thing that I've ever heard on this podcast.
Well, what a dare I say sexy email.
Yeah.
From Majestic Wiener there.
Just full of sex, I guess.
Yeah, very sexy. Thank you, Majestic Wiener, for being so complimentary.
Yes.
Yeah, you can have Haley if you want, Majestic Wiener. I'm not. I'm a lover, not a fighter. You know what I mean? Haley, call me.
Haley,
Anyway,
call us, please.
if you want to be cool like Majestic Wiener or Becky and email us, you can do it at squidboysSBQ@gmail.com, and we will read your email on air, just like those two. And especially if it's a funny email or an email that points out my conspiracy about lightning bolt tattoos.
Yeah. We only want emails that like positively affirm us in some way.
Yeah. Even if you put us down a little bit, as long as there's positive affirmation at some point, we're okay with it. Like saying we're sexy. That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
And also, I think if I went to Peter's Burger King, I would get some onion rings.
I don't like Burger King onion rings.
Because they're not onion rings.
Yeah.
There's no onion in them.
Yeah.
But I love them.
Okay.
They're delicious. But they're not onion rings. They're like battered rings filled with onion juice.
Yeah.
Or onion cream, maybe? Cream of onion?
Cream of
I
onion,
don't
like
know.
the soup.
But okay, I know I've probably said this to you before. When I eat Burger King, hours later, there's a specific smell of fart that comes out of me. It's only when I eat Burger King.
So
To
we
the
start
point where
this episode with
To the point where Tara will go, "Did you have Burger King?" if she didn't know I had Burger King. Anyway, let's start the episode.
we get the voting, or not the voting. It's not voting. Somebody has to sacrifice themselves from the end of last episode. This plays out really quickly, a lot quicker than I was expecting, to be honest with you. And I think it was the worst possible outcome.
I do think it was a bit tough, because we lost some people we like and some people that are entertaining if we don't like them, and we kept Isaiah and Kate.
Yeah.
And Isaiah does provide some spectacle this episode, but I wanted to see what Max was going to bring to the table.
Yeah.
And I love Greg.
Yeah.
I love Greg.
Gone but not forgotten. Never.
So both rooms decide how they're going to do it, and the front man, being as diabolical as he is, shuts off the camera feed. So the people in the
front
dorm,
man. Oh,
he's
boy.
diabolical.
He's
diabolical,
something.
dude.
He's something.
Trinity starts losing his mind.
Oh my God. What if the front man is Ted Sarandos?
Oh.
Oh shit.
I don't know if I know what Ted Sarandos looks like to be like, oh wow, it's Ted Sarandos.
I think I know because he was on an episode of The Studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty meta, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's an Apple show.
Because aren't they like making fun of him in that show? Are they making fun of all of those kind of people in that show?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's like a whole episode with Martin Scorsese in it. He's like got a full role in an episode of that show, and it's awesome.
Yeah, Scorsese's a little different though, because people see him as like the artist as opposed to like the executive, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but Sarandos was on an episode. Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
So anyway, Greg, being the chattiest, goes, "Hey, are there any mirrors around where this is going to fuck up our little game?" Because what they've decided is that on the count of 3, they're each going to hold up 1 or 2 fingers, and the person who has the opposite number of the other 2 loses, and the first person to lose 2 out of 3 will be the one who chooses to sacrifice himself. But Greg's like, "Are there any mirrors? Are we happy with our location?" So they all line up, and then Isaiah and Max decide they're going to let Kate live, and they're going to play 2 out of 3 rock, paper, scissors. And this is Isaiah's idea, and Max kind of goes, "We're going to let her live," and he goes, "Yeah." And I think the kind of social pressure of being chivalrous kind of gets to Max there. He doesn't argue with it, he just goes, "Yeah, okay, sure." Because their thing is, you can't play rock, paper, scissors with 3 people, even though these 3 guys kind of do that here.
It's also crazy because like they reiterate in this where they're like, I've got my family. I just want to play.
Yeah, they reiterate that Isaiah he's not giving some sob reason for why he wants to be there.
And somehow he still is able to be like, "Oh, well, let's play for it."
Well, as we find out, he has a certain like glow about him and an aura, you know what I mean? And
everybody gets a little bit of 410 until they don't.
Yeah, everybody's got a little 410 in them, you know what I mean?
Oh God, I hate that.
So I wonder what the actual timing of this was. They play it like it's like mere moments in between.
I mean,
putting the badges in.
I think it is like literally a minute or 2 in the actual show. Like it's really quick.
Well, no, I mean how close they actually were to.
Okay, yeah.
To because what happens, the way they shoot it is that Max gets his badge in first because 437 fumbles it. And they both sides start going, "Oh, we love you, we appreciate you." But in between doing this, Matthew's like, "Hurry up. Hey, hurry up. Because he knows they could lose by an inch, and it seems like that's what happens here. As Max gets his in first.
Can I make a guess as to how this happened?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think they played these one after another. I do not think they played this at the same time. And I think they timed them. And then once they put it in, it was like, oh, well, I guess that doesn't work because then the first people would... No, never mind. My theory makes no sense.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think they did it at the same time. I just don't think it was as close as they said it was.
Yeah.
So Matthew says the most goalpost moving, delusional thing I may have ever heard anybody say. Sean, do you remember what he says here?
I don't remember what he said because I was so mad that he was getting a talking head.
He goes, it's tough to process. It's been tough being away from my family so long. And by the way, he's saying this with like tears in his eyes and like crying. And the longer I stayed here, the more I realized that my 4.56 million was already at home.
Is this the first time that we've had a fucking talking head from somebody who's dead?
No, but it's the first time where they said something so absolutely delusional to make themselves feel like they didn't lose. Like, you're right.
Insane.
Your family, and I'm sure your family's worth more than 4.56 million. But why come here then, buddy?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any. That's the most delusional. Like, I didn't actually lose. I won type rewrite history type bullshit that only fucking sociopaths say, dude. Like,
I
ridiculous.
Really hate it. I really hate that they had him talk after he died.
Yeah.
He should have just been dead. They should have killed him for real.
Yeah, I agree. He should be dead.
Oh no.
So Max goes down as well as he sacrificed. And the guard comes in to Isaiah and Kate and goes, you guys got to pick a new monitor. And they get a 10 coin and they have to eliminate somebody. And Isaiah goes, I'm not trying to, make light of this, but this is a good thing for us because it's not going to be us.
Yeah.
Bum, foreshadowing.
That's fucking crazy.
So they come back and everybody's like, oh, congratulations, you guys made it. You had to do what you had to do. Yeah, you got to, and Kate probably tells him like, hey, Isaiah chose to not have me compete. And he's like, yeah, you got to take care of the mom. And Faith seems to be convinced by Isaiah now. She's the one who was calling him out on his bullshit earlier, as Pat alluded to last episode. But she goes, you know what? You've been on the up and up the whole time. I bet I know you did the right thing. It's like, whoa. Or she's just bullshitting, but that's what she says. They break the news that, hey, they need a new monitor and they've chosen somebody. And they pick 409 Claire, I believe is her name.
Mm-hmm.
And not someone we've really seen a lot from at this point.
No, she's been around though.
Yes, he goes, well, of course she has. Everybody has.
Okay, well, fuck you.
No, she just joined the game.
Okay, well, next season, I'm ready for it to be just Jip and I, because you and Pat have gone off to play the game.
If we go to play the games, then that's what will happen. You and Jip will be on the fucking fishing boat looking for us. So
they're really taking out like a lot of people in this episode, by the way.
Yeah. Isaiah says to her, she's like, thank you, and he says to her, like, I trust you. And then he like repeats it in a way that's like, oh, maybe he doesn't trust her. And that's so funny because this is how he goes down.
Yeah.
And so they bring her to the side and tell her, hey, you have this, we're going to hand you this coin, but we don't want anybody to know that you have it to put more pressure on you, but you have to eliminate somebody. And she's like, oh shit, let me look at people. And they talk about, I don't remember his number at the time, but he's the firefighter guy. And he's like, very strong man, very good looking, strong man, 402 maybe. And they talk about, she talks about somebody else. I don't remember right now. Oh, she's not close to Vanessa. So she brings up Vanessa, who Pat picked as kind of his dark horse to win. Kevin is the name of the other 402. So they talk about those two for a minute. The guards come in to show the results of the last test. And there's this really like sickening conversation happening between Isaiah and Faith.
It's so
where he's just like sucking himself off, dude. Just fucking no hands, just taking his own cock into his mouth, dude. It's disgusting.
It's crazy.
Like, just when you start to be like, oh, this guy seems like a stand-up guy and he's playing a good game, like you guys were saying last week, or not last week, but last episode.
Yeah.
It's like he just can't, he's so full of himself, dude. He's so full of himself. And she's kind of like pushing him into it. She's like, yeah, rub some of that good luck off on me. And he's like, yeah, everybody's got a little 410 in him. And this is cross-cut with a conversation between Zoe and another player who's, again, I don't know her name or her number right now, but they're talking about how they don't like Isaiah because he doesn't seem humble and like they should be worshiping the ground he walks on, and they don't buy that he's a nice guy. There's an ulterior motive. And this is the second time Zoe's been kind of talking down Isaiah in 2 episodes here. We get a talking head from Isaiah, which explains a lot about him. He's a security officer, which I don't know if you've ever met anybody who's a security guard or security officer, but it's very similar to being a cop. Okay.
Yeah.
And they have
it's
this
like worse,
weird,
though.
it's like worse because because they don't actually have authority.
Yeah.
He's also from Indianapolis, Indiana, which again explains a lot.
And I had a moment of realization doing this, by the way. And I don't know if you will agree with this, but during this talking head, I was like, if I closed my eyes and just listened, I would think I'm listening to fucking Cat Williams talk to Shannon Sharp. I was like,
yeah, there's a bit of that.
Fucking energy. He has the same energy in
Yeah.
this talking head as that fucking Cat Williams interview.
Yeah, he does. You're right. It's very similar, but he's going on about how he smells lies and he's real. And brother basically says real lies, real lies, real lies without saying it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, come on, man. This is so cringe. Like, what are we doing here? And then we get spooky front man where he walks into his office and the set of the new game is there.
Wow. The front man.
I think I saw dice in his pocket, Sean.
Wait,
I saw the outline of dice.
Wait, I thought I saw the outline of his dick.
Yeah, you might have. You might have been looking for it. It's the next morning.
I was getting confused because I was like, so when does she have to eliminate someone? Like,
right?
Isn't it time?
And I have a question about this when we get to when she eliminates, and we'll talk about it. But now it's the conversation where Perla is talking to Kate, and she's like, they're talking about FOMO versus JOMO.
I thought that was
missing
funny.
out.
Yeah.
And she's like, my brother has that. And it's like, oh, my brother's dead. But he's not. He's just not in the game anymore. And she gets a talking head where she talks about how she grew up in the Mormon church.
Yep.
And is now no longer that, but still has a relationship with God.
Mm-hmm.
402 makes the cardinal sin of, I'm going to do weird, tough push-ups in front of everybody.
Yeah, not smart.
Like, did we not learn from season 1? You don't do this. It puts a target on you.
He gets lucky because Isaiah talks himself into a position of danger.
Yes. There's a group of Faith and 2 other women whose names escape me because I'm really bad with names, but they're talking about how they don't want Isaiah to win. That it'd rather be one of them if they're not going to win. They don't want it to be Isaiah. And he goes, I woke up with a greater sense of purpose. I want to win, and we're getting down to the nitty gritty. I'm sorry, but I'm going to come out on top. I'm a competitor. I don't fold. I don't cave to let somebody else get what they want at the expense of me getting what I feel I deserve. And he's just so self-righteous here. And he walks up to the other monitors, sits down with them, and is like, hey, I've been like saving you guys, but that's not happening no more.
I'm going to stab you in the front, he says. I'm
not stabbing you in the back, but I'm going to give you a sword and I'm going to stab you in the front, and you're going to do the same to me because that's how this is. Just literally things that didn't need to be said.
Especially to somebody you know is able to eliminate somebody right now. And also,
like, even if you remove that, though, Sean, it's psychopathic behavior. Even if you remove that aspect.
Here's the thing. I could understand. Okay. In terms of gameplay, it's stupid to say this to the person that literally has the 10 coin. But if he's trying to just be like, I'm just trying to be real, like we're down to the last like 22 people or whatever, like this is how it's going to be. Like, that's one thing. You can't get mad after your shit gets rocked, though.
Right. So, like, okay, if he had gone up to, say, the poker guy and the fireman.
Yeah.
And said, hey, you guys are like the 2 strongest people in here, in my opinion. I'm just telling you, like, I want to be real. I'm competing. You know what I mean? I'd be like, okay, like, still stupid, but at least I understand. You're talking to 2 women who, like, it's just
I've been very nice to you the entire time. Like,
right. I've been very nice to you the entire time. I don't know if you feel like some sense of like, well, I saved this one girl, so I'm done with that. But it's like, you don't need to do that. But Claire goes, Isaiah's telling me it's every man for himself, and I started to realize he's right, and I should make this smart strategic move here. Yeah. So he literally convinces her to eliminate him.
Yeah. And
it's
then
insane.
He gets mad about it.
Yes.
It's like you don't get to get mad about it after that. Like, you did it entirely to yourself.
Yeah, I'm cutting to where he talks about it here with his talking head. And people are like, wow, why did Isaiah get eliminated? And she does a smart move by explaining it, but he goes, that was a snake move, player 409. You're a coward. You know I'm a threat, and that's why you eliminated me, so well played. Dude, you did this to yourself.
You just talked about how that's what needed to happen.
Like, what an idiot.
Like, this was some crybaby shit. This was some Matthew shit. And you're like, all right, you know what? At least the villains are gone.
Well, and what I found strange, Sean.
We know.
What I find stranger, Sean, is they don't blood pack him. They just kind of walk him out.
Yeah. Maybe they don't want to clean up the floor.
Yeah, maybe. That's so strange. They've blood packed everybody else. So then she steps forward and she's like, hey, it's almost like she heard him say this in his talking head, but she goes, I don't want to be a snake. It was my choice. Here's what happened. I was given a coin and that I had to do it. And Kate backs her up. And then she goes, he came to me this morning. Like, I wasn't going to pick him, but he came to me this morning and was like, it's every man for himself. And I'm done playing the social game and this and that. And so that's a player that it could possibly win. And so I made the choice to like eliminate him. And everybody's kind of like, oh, wow. What you made a really good choice. Like she handles this the best I think she possibly could, and it works, right?
Yeah.
And I think it like, say it was Matthew, right?
Yeah.
In her position, they're like, no, you're an asshole, blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
But because she's kind of been just like a straight and narrow player up to this point.
Well, Matthew would also be like, he'd be doing way too much in that moment.
Right.
He'd be like,
right.
I don't know, right. man. I feel I was threatened, like.
Yeah. Yeah. And then people start to mention, oh, Isaiah seemed too nice anyway, right? So that comes back to him. And it's like, okay, so she got through that without hopefully being scathed there by people. Then the guards come in, they're like, hey, next game's going to start. Get ready. And the next game is definitely not chutes and ladders. Slides and ladders, maybe?
Also ups and downs, maybe, I guess.
Ups and downs? They never call it ups and downs in the episode.
Which is weird.
I want you to know.
Yeah,
because
I don't know why.
I think they said, oh, there's a lot of times they call it slides and ladders, and we could get sued, so let's call the episode ups and downs. That's what I think. And I was saying to Tara, I wonder how many times they said chutes and ladders and they had to like make them re-say a line or cut it out,
The fact that they're like, wow, it's slides and ladders. And then they immediately say, welcome to Slides and Ladders. Like, okay, they definitely told those people to say slides and ladders. Because
like before they walk in the room.
Yeah, like, hey guys, just so you know, if any of you fucking say chutes and ladders, we're going to actually kill you.
And if you lose this game, we're going to actually dump you into the abyss. But before we get into the game, the monitors that's their final duty as monitors. They have to pick teams of 2 for the next game. And they don't know what the game is at this point. But they make what I think is a probably pretty fair decision to pair people up based on friendships. Right? Yeah. Which I think is pretty nice. But the problem is, because Isaiah was eliminated, we have an odd player out.
Yes.
And they don't resolve this episode, which I think is pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see what is happening with that.
But what happens is they pair people off, and then a player named Drake is left by his own, and then he can choose to take someone's spot in the game. But they don't say, hey, if you're not in the game, you're dead, right? They don't really tell you what the consequences of not being in the game.
Yeah.
But he picks Trinity, and then Trinity is left, and Trinity's like, okay, just go ahead and eliminate me, and they don't do it. So I'm very interested to see what comes of Trinity here after this game. One thing that was
Trinity
really funny,
is the front man?
I don't think Trinity's the front man, although it would explain a lot of the orange juice stuff,
Yeah.
Like he's like, I picked the orange juice because I like orange juice,
I thought you would get a kick out of this when they're doing this whole thing and they're like, oh God, somebody has to be excluded. I was like, thank God Mark isn't here.
Yeah. Yeah, wait, this is just like playing in gym class all over again.
Just thank God.
Hey,
thank God he isn't here, dude.
I'm starting to turn people to my side about Mark.
I know.
I don't know if you saw this. I don't know if you saw this.
I've been seeing you've been spreading the gospel.
People understand that Mark was a big baby, and what Ryan said, while kind of rude, it wasn't like he was picking on him. And that's what they acted like. They acted like he was bullying him. And really, he just kind of spoke honestly and in a somewhat rude way. That's what I'll say. One thing that was really funny, Sean, is I didn't know this guy was named Drake, right?
Okay. Yeah.
We haven't been introduced to this player really at all, okay? Mm-hmm. And there's one point in the game where the yellow team, Perla and Zoe, have to pick a team to move. And they're like, what about the blue team? And they go, no, they like Drake or something like that. And I'm like, wait, we're talking about Drake the rapper? Like, that's why we're talking about this? And then I realized, oh, no, his name's Drake. Okay, got it. Okay. I was so confused.
They weren't, they were in here during the whole Drake Kendrick beef. So,
yeah,
they're
curious. They don't know about
about
the certified pedophile. You know, they don't know about all that.
No.
So the way this game works, they don't go over all the rules, but they kind of go over as it goes, is you roll a die and you land on a space. And if that space has a ladder on it, you go up the ladder. If it has a slide, not a chute, you go down the slide. Also, there's like kind of chance spaces where there's you draw a card and you have to do what it says on that card. When you get to one of the, again, not chutes, slides, there's two ways to go on the slide. And one of the ways is to your death into the never-ending pit. Also, if you roll a 6, you get to roll again. And you presumably don't have to do, I don't know how that works. If you get a 6 and you land on a spot with like a chute, you wouldn't have to do the chute, I'm presuming. I mean a ladder. Sorry, I mean a slide.
A slide, yeah.
There was a red fucking beam on my forehead.
Yeah. I think you would still have to do it and then just roll again at the bottom because they still have to do the question mark thing.
Oh, I suppose that's true. Yeah, they did roll. They do roll a 6 here. Team Yellow, who goes second?
It'd be crazy.
They get 2 6s in a row.
You roll a 6. You have to do the. You have to do the fucking the slides. Your buddy fucking dies, and you get to the bottom, and they're like, "Here's the dice again. Roll again.
Roll again." So the first thing that happens is red team goes first, moves 4 spaces. Yellow team rolls 2 6s, and they land on a question mark with the second 6, and the card is pick a team, and they have to go to the first unused slide and take both sides, which means someone's dying. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Because I don't think they put 2 slides up there that both have happy endings.
There is no way for, I mean, I guess that technically both players could survive if they get lucky on this one, but.
No.
Oh, wait, no, they have to take separate ones, don't they? Yeah.
So this is basically you are eliminating a player.
Yeah, there is nothing else that could have been done in this situation.
Right. So, okay. So I realized the phrasing of the Drake thing. She's like, Zoe's like, what about the Aqua team? And Perla's like, well, no, I love Drake. And I'm like, I don't know what that has to do with anything. I was like, who's Drake? Like Drake the rapper?
Yeah, like, wait, is that Boomer? Is that?
Yeah, I was confused. Boomer? And Tara was like, who's Drake? And I was like, the rapper? And she was like, oh. And like, we were both just sitting there confused. And then you later find out his name is Drake.
Yeah.
And so they pick the red team. And
dude, the red team spends like 5 minutes being like, they're not going to pick us. They're not going to pick us. Dude. Yeah. They're not going to pick us. They're just not going to pick us.
And their thing is just like, hey, you're already on the board. We don't really know you that well. We're going to pick you guys. And they're like, can your mind be changed? And they're like, no.
Yeah.
And this unlocks a villainous behavior out of our aggressively bald friend 183 here, our poker player, our millionaire. As they go to take the first slide and 402 plunges to his death. They really make it look like you fall just down an endless chasm to your death. Yeah. Good CGI there.
Yeah.
But he falls and Red ends up at the bottom. Well, I'm just calling him Red now, I guess. And he is not happy. He is staring daggers through these two, and they know it.
Yeah, he's crashing the fuck out.
See, here's the thing, though. I actually don't think he's crashing the fuck out that much. I think if, say, you and me were playing,
Yeah.
and I get eliminated because of something they did, you would, and you got a chance to eliminate them, you absolutely would.
I'm not mad about that. I'm mad about all of his comments from here on out. He goes crazy from here on out. He's like giggling. At one point, somebody dies and he goes womp womp womp. Like he is.
Okay, he does. He does get a little unhinged. I agree with that.
It's not that he's mad at them. He's now decided. I feel like if he could, he'd kill every single person in that room right then and there.
Yeah.
Like,
well, yeah, because then you win the money.
I guess. But like, I think bro's going too far with it. I think there's a level of
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
I would agree with you if not for the way Perla acts towards the end here, which we'll get to. I think Perla crashes out even harder.
I think she crashes out too, but I don't think she crashes out harder than he does.
There's a point, Sean, where one of the other competitors goes, "Oh no, she's crashing out. She's got to stop."
Yeah.
Because she is
crashing out, but I don't think she's crashing out harder than he has. He has lost.
I don't know.
He has gone from being a calm and collected dude to I'm the fucking Joker. You guys are all gonna die.
I don't think he goes that crazy. There's some seething rage there, Sean, but he's not like the womp womp is the good example that you gave. But until she starts saying something to him, he's just kind of giving stares. You know what I mean? And I don't necessarily. I think it's fine that he's mad about it. I don't think that's that crazy. I don't know.
Every single person in that room is like, why is he being so weird? It's like, if only Zoe and Perla were being like, he's really being weird to us, I think I'd be more on your side. But they keep cutting to the other contestants being like, he's fucking losing it. He's not okay.
Do they? I don't remember that.
Yeah, they cut to other
I remember
her.
multiple people when Perla starts crashing out going, she's crashing out.
Yeah.
But
one person says it when Perla does it. A couple people say it just the entire time with him.
All right. I'm just watching
he
as
makes
we're talking,
me really uncomfortable is the stuff they're doing. They're like, why is he acting like this?
I don't know. I think it's just the yellow team that are worried about it. Because they just keep looking down at him.
Other team.
I don't know, Sean. I think this is a lot like you thinking that they wanted to play marbles in the rooms. I just think you're misremembering.
I don't think so. I just watched.
So here, here we go. He's rolling. He rolls a 1, and the yellow team goes, he will come for us, and they go, I know, and he goes, I'm not going to stop until I get the opportunity for revenge. Yes, that's crazy. That's a little crazy. Okay, so they go up. They roll another 6. Perla just rolling mad 6s, by the way.
He goes womp, womp, womp to somebody who didn't do anything to him. It's not even like one of them got fucked up. He says it to Drake.
Yeah.
But he didn't even do anything.
Right, but you're trying to win this game. I just don't think it's that crazy.
I think it's crazy. I think he's entered the villain role. And I think it's really entertaining.
No, he's definitely being a villain, but you're acting like he's the most unhinged villain of all time, and I just don't agree with that.
No. I don't think he's the most unhinged. I think Eric is more unhinged than he is. I just think
at one point he playfully says, "Man, you guys got to teach me how to roll a die." He's still I don't know. I don't think it's that crazy. The only thing I've seen so far is yellow gets on the same space as the orange team, and they go, "Oh, he's coming for us," and they go, "Yeah, he's staring you down." That's them talking to them about it. I don't know, man.
I don't know why you're look. I don't know why you're
I don't like this guy.
The rich
I hate
corporation
this guy
right now. I don't know why you're fucking out here this guy who won $6 million deserves all my love and affection.
That's not what's happening at all. Now you're creating an argument to try and discredit my argument. I hate this guy. I don't think that he deserves anything. You're just acting like he had this murderous like he starts ripping people's heads off and shit. And really, he just kind of says womp womp one time.
I think he would. I think he would if he could.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I'm sure some of these people would.
No, in reality, I don't think he's as insane as Eric or Lorenzo, but I do think he slips really easily into the villain role here in a way that I don't think he necessarily
lost his best friend,
doing.
who was definitely his best friend that he knew for a long time.
He didn't even fucking care about that guy. He would have killed him if he could have gotten the chance, I just I think he's playing it up too.
Oh yeah.
he knows that like, oh, I've just slipped into the villain role. I think it makes really compelling television. Like I think the difference between him and a Lorenzo or an Eric is Lorenzo and Eric are actually insane. And they are actually like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Right.
You know? And I think he is just like, this is my chance to kind of go Joker-esque for the cameras. And I think that's what he's doing here, to be fair. But I definitely think he's slipping into the villain role.
Yeah, he's trying to. Drake gets eliminated, and that's when he does the womp womp womp. But the other light blue gal is still alive, and the orange team is very close to the top at this point. They look like they're probably going to make it. A lot of people are at the bottom still, including
Bro, he goes, I hope one of them disappears. And while he's like fucking rubbing his hands maniacally.
Yeah, because they're the people that took his friend out. He does say the slide was kind of fun, though, right?
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's like, and like they were put in a situation where somebody had to be eliminated. He had the opportunity to not eliminate somebody. I'm not saying that he should have. I think he does. He makes the right choice here, but it's not the same.
So he rolls a 4 and gets a question mark, and Perla knows she's in trouble. She is stressed. And he is smiling. He is kind of
laughing,
strut
giggling.
walking.
He's kind of.
But here's the thing. Send a team to any ladder unused slide. It's not as bad as when they did it because they don't have to use both sides, right? Theoretically. Like in their card.
but they were sending, so they had to send somebody to their decks.
Okay,
yeah.
here's orange. The girl in orange says, "Oh God, he grosses me out." So there you go. I didn't remember that, but you're right.
Yeah.
So he says he's gonna take yellow down to 22 because that's one of the slides unused. And like, okay, if you want to say that, hey, he shouldn't be mad that they picked him because they had to pick somebody, then Perla can't also get mad.
I just think the difference is like they aren't like giving off insane person energy. They're not like excited about killing him. When they
but
pick
Perla
him.
tries to say his play is like petty, and it's like, I don't know, man. I just feel like it's the same thing they did. Like
I don't think it's at all the same thing that they did. I think just like on like a fundamental level, they were given, you have to kill somebody. They did not have a choice. Somebody was going to die on theirs, and he had a different choice. He could have sent another team up. He could have picked another team. Like,
I don't understand.
Did not have to
I'm
kill
so
somebody.
confused.
Or he didn't have to send him down a slide.
Yes, he did. He had to pick somebody.
No,
Why would he not pick them?
He could have picked somebody to go up a ladder.
I guess, but why would you do that?
I'm just
give me one good reason strategically, Sean, why you would do that.
I think he makes the right choice, but I'm saying he doesn't do the same thing that they do. They are not given a choice. He makes a choice.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. But I just don't understand to me, it's not a choice because why would you like help somebody? You're at the bottom of the fucking game right now. They're closer to the top. I mean, I guess you could have argued he could have picked the orange team because they're closer, but they, in his mind, wronged him. So, like, I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't think it's that villainous. I think I'd do the exact same thing. I probably wouldn't rub my hands together. I probably wouldn't jump up and down for joy, but I would do the exact same thing.
I think all that context matters, though, in why she's calling it petty. I think all that context of him like jumping up and down for joy and shit and going like.
I think she yells at him the same way if he just nonchalantly goes, "Hey, I yell it on 22," and doesn't say anything. I think she has the exact same reaction.
Like, I don't think I can argue that because it's impossible to know.
I'll argue it.
Yeah,
I think she has the exact same reaction because she's just mad that she's getting called out. What?
Because nobody here, they go, pick a team to do this. Why does nobody go, can I pick my team?
Yeah, I don't think I think they would tell you no.
But you don't know. Why hasn't anybody asked?
I guess that's true. Maybe they did and they cut it out.
But we can't prove that. So just like
No,
we
we
can't
can't.
prove what Perla would do, I'm gonna be mad about Steven not
She
just
absolutely would
picking
be mad
himself
no
to
matter
go
what.
up. I think
Absolutely would be mad no matter
Steven
what.
should have just picked himself to go up a ladder. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, if they allowed that, yes.
Yeah.
Perla does
Everybody,
something I think is
I want
Perla
everybody
does something
to
I
chime
think is
in
kind
on
of
this.
sneaky here, Sean. Can we
Okay.
talk about what Perla
We
does
can.
here?
We can.
Because she goes, I think it's the left one, but I don't want to go first.
How is that sneaky?
Because she's not going first.
What is
She's
that?
guaranteed to make it. She's sacrificing Zoe.
Yeah, I just don't know that that's sneaky. Like, that's she's saying what she wants.
Not
like,
sneaky, but like I don't know. She's choosing the slide and having her go first. Like,
she's not
I don't-
having her go first. Zoe could have gone, oh, I'm not going.
yeah, I don't know. I think Perla's worked up, and I think she's just thinking about self-preservation, which is fine.
Oh, for sure.
But
I don't know that Perla. I don't know if Perla's like an evil mastermind here. I guess is what I'm saying.
she might be. That's why Jeffrey kept her. That's why Jeffrey let her go, because he's not the evil mastermind, and she is.
He was the last thing. We're gonna get to the last episode, and he's gonna like be hugging her back in that scene, and he's whispering the fucking Winter Soldier activation codes in her ear,
Boxcar.
and sending her back into the games.
Boxcar's my favorite Winter Soldier word.
Yeah,
What's yours?
Yeah. Is like Rust one of them? I don't know.
That sounds right.
Winter Soldier activation words.
Don't type that in the Google.
It's okay. Oh yeah, Rusted is one of them.
Okay, can you list them off for us?
Okay, it's
And I definitely will cut it out of the episode so we don't activate anybody.
Yeah. It's Longing, Rusted, Furnace, Daybreak, 17, Benign, 9, Homecoming, 1, and Freight Car.
Oh, it's freight car, not box car. Shit.
Yeah.
No wonder my soldier won't activate. I've been saying it wrong all these years.
Yeah, you can't get Jay to activate. You keep saying it wrong.
God. All right, freight car. Write that down.
Yeah. Write that down. People note.
Anyway, that's the end of the episode. Is Zoe goes down the slide, and we will see the result at the beginning of next episode at number 7, Trust.
It'd be crazy if they cut to who got left behind? Trinity, right? It'd be crazy if they cut to Trinity instead of showing what happens here. They're just like, what did Trinity do? Trinity goes and plays a game with like all people from last season instead.
So I have a conspiracy theory here, Sean.
Okay.
Well, I'll wait till we do the categories. I'll wait till we do the categories.
Okay.
Let's do the categories.
The Lorenzo Award
Well, obviously it's the
goes-
fucking poker guy.
goes to Justin.
Although I'll give a honorable mention to Isaiah for the turn he kind of makes that gets himself eliminated. It's a very Lorenzo move.
It is.
He's standing on business, but it's not the right business, you know?
Yeah. Who do you think is the smartest player, the best player, the MVP of this episode?
Claire.
Yeah, it's
Claire
gotta be
eliminating Isaiah. That's got to be
Claire.
the answer there. What a great move on her part.
Really good play. Who do you think is most likely to win as of this point?
So here's my conspiracy theory. I'm on the list of episodes right now.
Okay.
Because I just exited the episode.
Yeah.
And the next episode's called Trust, where
Yeah.
they're obviously going to play Circle of Trust, right?
Yeah.
And then the 8th episode is called Faith.
Oh.
And we have a player named Faith in these games.
Oh.
So I think it's a secret code that she's going to win.
Okay.
So that's who I think is going to win.
I'm gonna put Trinity down for now. I think Trinity getting out of this game is gonna be a big boon.
Yeah, it'll be exciting if he does win and they do like it's the 6 months later shit and he's just sitting there drinking orange juice. That would be pretty hype.
Oh my god.
I hope that's what happens.
Yeah.
I hope he has orange juice either way, whether he wins or loses. But
Yeah. And who do you want to win right now?
Man, with Greg going down, it's really tough.
Yeah.
Whew. I
kind of want.
I don't actually.
I'm kind of rooting for Claire a little bit after this episode.
I do like
her.
Claire. Oh man, this is tough.
I think it'd be cool if if Perla goes out, it might be cool for Zoe to like beat Justin to death with like a brick at the end of the season.
Is his name Justin?
Isn't it? No, Steven.
So.
Steven. Justin is one of the other guys. Sorry. I think it'd be really cool if Zoe just beat Steven to death with a brick at the end of the season as like revenge for Perla.
That would be neat.
Yeah.
I guess I'm looking at everybody right now because I'm like, is there anybody I even like left? You know, like they kind of took out all my favorites. I'll say Trinity. I like Trinity.
Yeah, I like Trinity too.
He's a little over emotional, but I think he's
I do think though that like I'm down to a bunch of characters that I'm just kind of like, I guess it'd be okay if they won. Like losing Greg was a really big. Greg was a big blow. Me. I honestly don't know if I'm going to recover from it.
I liked Isaiah until he just made the most boneheaded move this episode. I was rooting for him a little bit. Yeah, it just all-time bag fumbling.
Yeah.
Just all-time bag fumbling of him. But yeah, here's the thing. It's like we said, last season I liked a lot more of the players, like they were better characters, but they were all such like kumbaya, hold hands around the fire type babies. Where these people all are competitive, but I don't like them as much.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I don't remember the guy's name, but the guy who went off Phoenix Wright during Circle of Trust. Like we really liked him and he ended up losing.
Yeah. I'm really excited for Circle of Trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haley, we liked Haley, obviously.
Obviously.
Call me Haley. Don't call Majestic Wiener. Don't call Majestic Wiener.
Don't call, please. I call anybody else.
Call anybody but Majestic Wiener. Anyway, Sean, I think I'm ready to end this episode.
Yeah, I agree. I'm ready to end this episode.
Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. We got 3 more episodes left, and it's been a fun journey so far, and we're going to keep rolling. Excited. Send us your emails and your comments and everything, and we'll try to get to everything. And like Sean alluded to earlier this season, we'll probably do a little episode 10 wrap-up episode because we like doing that around here at the Squid Pro Quo.
Headquarters.
The Squid Boys Ganbu headquarters.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Cheez-It.
We actually record this podcast in that little room where they harvested the organs. Yeah. That's actually the Ganbu headquarters.
But the problem is commuting's a bitch because I have to get all that scuba gear on and take it off every time I have to.
Really sucks. And there's this asshole boat captain who takes us here and there, and I fucking hate that guy.
He sucks, and his name's Jip.
Bye, guys.
Speaking of that, before we actually say bye, we might be joined by another guest next episode, so I hope you will please look forward to that.
Please look forward to a new entry from one of the Super SpikeGhetti Bros' most beloved franchises.
What?
I'm making a joke about how at the State of Play the other day, they were like, this is one of Square Enix's most beloved franchises. And then it was fucking Octopath Traveler.
Yeah. Squid related, by the way.
Yeah.
Octopath. Right. Anyway, let's end this.
Bye, guys.